Good morning, y'all. Y'all know what time it is, baby. Let's get to it. Um, Here, this is not in view. Let me make it in view. Account name, number, whatever you want to call it. Account balance, same thing. Let's get into today, bro, because today is the day where we can get one step closer, or possibly even finish the job of getting this account passed. The goal is to get one step closer. If we finish the job, we finish the job. But we're not gonna force that. I'll give it a chance if we catch just like a banger trade and it starts running. I'll give it a chance to finish the job. But y'all know how I'm doing how I've been doing the past couple of weeks on this account specifically, trailing my stop tight. And if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But let's go ahead and get into this. Let me change that to 1 off the rip before I forget that. So from what I've been seeing, man, okay, this is starting to look a little bit bearish, right? We respected this bearish little order block right here, and now we're moving down. Possibly could be drawing to this fair value gap at the very least before we start seeing like some hold up on the daily, right? But if I were to do let's do a fib. Doing a fib, all right, we see equilibrium is here at 18,688. And that's obviously before we get into discount. So I'm not sure if we are going to retrace that far. We do have two, fair value gaps before we get there. We also have this, we have this change in the state of delivery on the daily, with this daily breaker right here. So, we just got to see what price wants to give us. Remember, we don't try to predict, we react. And let's see if we can get us a dub today, man. That's just the daily. Let's go ahead and drop down to the 4 hour. 4 hour, kind of looking like the same thing, to be honest. Right, same story as the daily, right? We tapped this 4 hour order block sitting up here, sold off. I think, what day was this? Yeah, I think we was trying to get in on this, right? And we missed this on Friday, unfortunately, because it just left us behind. So on the daily, we kind of got like a similar story though. We got some liquidity sitting up under here before we get into this 4 hour fair value gap. So I guess we low-key could, kind of scale this down a little bit. Drop to the 1 hour. Same story, man. Liquidity sitting sitting above, these fair value gaps sitting down here. So as of right now, I could see a reason for us like continuing lower. Right, I could see a reason for us continuing lower. One thing I didn't do is check Forex Factory, bro. We got news at 10. So we're gonna have to see what news do. Or news does, excuse me. We'll see what news does. And then that'll kind of, help me decide what I'm gonna do, obviously. So yeah, we're gonna have to see. Finna start training next couple of weeks. Gotta be tapped in. Let's get it. Let's get it. You about to be like super brand new, or you been studying already? You just about to be going live, like on an actual trading account the next couple of weeks. You got this as of right now. I saw some comment on one of my lives that was like, "This man sound like he just woke up, bro." I don't know what it is, y'all. It takes a long time for my morning voice to leave for whatever reason, bro. I was in a little past the year, about to buy a Discord to follow some calls, as I still. But this heart is horribly placed. I cannot see this. Yeah, as I'm still learning to start making my own plays. Yeah, you can do that. I would just say be careful because being in the Discord with signals, it's easy to get to a point where you start becoming dependent on those, and or when you're in there and as you're learning to call your own stuff, to start getting talked out of your own positions. I know I experienced that when I joined one Discord, and I had to leave it like after a month because I realized how much it was negatively affecting me, like as a trader, just because like I would see people, like I would see a particular setup, and then other people in the chat would see that same potential setup, and then you would start seeing, people, "Oh, bro, that setup is trash," or this, and that, this is going against it, that's going against it, bro. And it's like it just starts making you question everything you're doing, right? Or maybe a setup you didn't think was that great. You see other people hyping it up in the chat. Now you taking it, you take an L, and now you're like, bro, I know I should have took that. So it can be good, but I would just say make sure you guard yourself. Make sure you're not, what I'm saying, letting them affect, how you see the markets, and letting them talk you in or out of setups. Matter of fact, one thing I say is like if you trying to make money, if you trying to learn how to trade for yourself for real, then don't join the Signals Discord. I say if you trying to learn for real how to trade, don't join the Signals Discord. Because how someone else views the market may not be how you view it. Right? There's more than one way to trade in these markets. I know there's people that will act like, oh no, this is the only way to trade, and if you ain't trading like this, I don't know what you're doing. Right? I trade smart money concepts, ICT, or whatever. And I know a lot of people in the ICT community now act like support and resistance doesn't work, or trend lines don't work. They all work. It's just a matter of what works for you. And the only reason I say don't join the Signals Discord if you're trying to learn how to trade for yourself is because you don't even want to give your body or your mind a chance to start slacking off. Right? Getting signals from a profitable trader every day, in the back of your mind, I mean, I don't really got to go as hard because I know I can just follow this guy and make money. You know what I'm saying? So I say, like, put the onus on you. Put the onus on you to figure out how to get things done. Because I will say I didn't switch from unprofitable to break even until after I got up out that Discord. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's just a Discord community like mine, where it's just a group of traders, but ain't no signals, nothing like that, then yeah, for sure join that. It's always good to go on a journey with some people. But I just feel like Signal, Discords, for people that are actually trying to learn, can do more harm than good. But I'm not against Signal Discourse, because I know some people, they don't want to learn how to trade. They just want to follow your trades, right? And if they want to do that, make them pay for it. But you seem like to me someone that's not just trying to take signals every day of your life. You trying to learn how to do it for real for yourself. So I would say if you're trying to do that, there's no need for the Signal Discord. Oh, I'm gonna get the W. God willing, of course. Y'all see this bearish SMT here on the higher time frames? Y'all see what I'm seeing? Let me delete this because I don't need this. Y'all see what I'm seeing here? We got bearish SMT on the higher time frame. Now, I ain't no genius. But that's supporting the theory I talked about when this stream first started. So we very well could be seeing like a continuation lower. Again, we'll have to see. So this box right here isn't the daily fair value gap, it's the 4 hour. The daily is like at 454, I think, something like that. I think, right? No, it's not. Let me just do this. 447. Matter of fact, which we just tapped into now. So this is a little liquidity that was swept. And so now I'm waiting to see how this reacts, because I mean we could very well catch a scalp to the upside. It all really depends. We got the macro in 4 minutes, but we got news in 14. So what the news does is gonna help me make a decision on what I'm gonna do, whether it's being bullish, being bearish, or just saying forget today and doing a no trade day. That's it for my girl NQ for now, though. Let's look at these bops. We got bullish SMT too, low key. So that's something to keep in mind as well. We got bullish SMT on these higher time frames as well. I already spoke about why we could very well be bullish and not even retrace too deep into this. Again, daily CISD, daily breaker, right? Inversed all these bearish gaps. Low resistance liquidity sitting up here. Plus, I still think we didn't even, let me go to the 1 hour. Yep. Plus these equal highs still sitting up here from July. So I can see both ways, which is why I'm like, I'm just gonna, you know, trade what I see. YM doing its own thing, as always. And then we got the Bop Gold. People love them some gold, man, but if anything, we're respecting this fair value gap, so you would expect, at the very least, for price to get up to here, that previous high. But y'all know, me and gold don't necessarily get along like that. She does everyone else right, but seems to only want to do me wrong. So that's a strong reaction after tapping into that daily fair value gap. I'm not taking this at all, like at all. I'm not taking nothing before the news, but we can see how this plays out. If it actually becomes one. That third candle is garbage, so even if I was considering taking this, I would hesitate just because of that third candle in the sequence. I don't like that, because that third candle in the sequence is respecting this. Like, I would have wanted to see like a strong close in that. But decent initial reaction so far off of this. Again, I'm not taking this. We just seeing what it does. That's a great initial reaction, man. That's how I want all my trades to be, bro. When they tap into my zones, just go immediately. Yeah. Great initial reaction. I know what I meant to do. I meant to turn this up a little bit. Hopefully the news doesn't just like completely like ruin this. Consumer confidence. How confident are the consumers in America? You gotta see how much I predicted this market right here. You gotta see how great of a trader I am. No, I'm playing. This right here though would have passed it, low key. I went over why I'm not taking it. I'm not regretting not taking it at all. But that's just crazy. I don't regret a little bit not taking that trade. All I'm gonna say is y'all don't let us get a uni now. Don't let me get a uni. Don't let me get a uni now. Even though it will suck because the uni would just line up with the news if it does get created, and we wouldn't be able to capitalize on it depending on how the news, does. But we got a draw here too. We got equal high sitting up here from London. That's crazy, man. But yeah, we marked that fair value gap up. I mean, this is literally the first PD array formed after tapping into a higher time frame point of interest, the daily fair value gap, right? This is your market structure shift, displacement over the high, right? Fair value gap overlapping with that. Boom, boom. Easy money trade. The main reason I didn't take it was just because of the news. Sometimes before news, the market likes to just get a little choppy, and I didn't want to sit and chop. And unfortunately, since I'm not God, I cannot tell the future. I cannot tell whether it's going to just shoot in one direction or if it's going to chop. So It's unfortunate that this so far is looking like it would low key be a uni, but the news is at 10, so we won't be able to take it. I'm only saying so far because, for all we know, this candle could just be a death candle and just, you know what I'm saying, inverse all of that. Or close all that up. We're going to see what we can get, man. Want to get this combine over with. So we can get into the live sessions where I'm working on getting that first payout. Then after that, I can do whatever I want to do, right? I'm going to be obligated to go live every single day. Technically not obligated now, but because I gave my word, I'm going to do it. Plus, like I said, I feel like this is good for the community, bro. Y'all can see someone's journey from not funded to funded, from no payouts to their first payout. As far as my YouTube channel goes, from unprofitable to break even. And then over the next couple of months, you know, or a year, however long it takes to get that consistent profitability title, you know. News is here. Loki came out bearish for the indices. In theory, of course. Oh my God, the dollar's been consolidating. So bullish for the dollar, bearish for the indices. But as we all already know, sometimes that doesn't really play out. So we gotta wait and see how price reacts. Matter of fact, let me get my glasses on because it's about to be serious business. It's about to be serious business. About to be serious business. We're going to see the reaction right here. This fair value gap is going to tell me everything I need to know. Right? So we're not going to enter immediately on it. We're just going to see if price comes down into here, how it reacts. If it gets inversed, I'm going to be bearish. If we start respecting it, I'm going to be bullish. Barring anything else that I might see. It's fluid, y'all. It's fluid, right? My bias or what I'm looking for is fluid, depending on, you know, what I may see that I may not have seen before. And again, we got bullish S&T between these lows, between ES and NQ. NQ very clearly swept that. ES is very clearly not. So, but we also got bearish S&T. So now it's like I'm throwing the S&Ts out the way. They got to show me something else. What would this even look like? No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, let's see how this reacts when it gets down here. Yeah, no, sir. No, sir. A low-key bearish SMT on these lower time frames too. Trading's all about putting the story together, man. That's all it is. Can you put the story together? Come on. Let us know what we're going to do. Bro, why is Price playing? God. Come on now, let's stop playing around. Get down into here so I can see what you do. And we can, or maybe not, enter a trade. I don't know, y'all. It's looking like she's trying to gear up to leave. Bro, look how disgusting the dollar price action has looked. I know with the dollar pushing up though, we should low key be selling off if it's pushing up that hard. This ain't what I wanted to see. I really wanted to see us tap into this before we started going up. It's a good reaction coming out of that daily so far though. I'll show the 15-minute chart. That's the 15-minute chart right there. Thank you, Auntie. brother. I mean, that's a reaction you want to see coming out of a, higher time frame point of interest, but bruh, they could have at least gave me what I wanted to see right here. We'll see what this does. This 15-minute fair value gap. Oh, that's low-key not even equal highs up there. He swept that already. Even just by a couple ticks. Respecting this. I'm not looking to buy just yet. I could be way off base, but I do feel like there's a possibility we trade lower. $10.17. What are we gonna do? Still being patient. Come on. Still holding this thing, bro. It's getting a little choppy, man. Bearish has some tea now. I know it's showing. Yeah, I know it's showing. I'm doing that just so y'all can see I ain't like, you know, switching accounts on y'all or whatever. I know it's showing though. Transparency, y'all. Transparency. I ain't liking this price action so far, y'all. too much chopping for me. Even if I was bullish, and looking at this is looking like, you know, maybe. But I don't like all this chop, bro. I mean, low key, y'all, low key. There is a chance for a little 15-minute uni if we are going to be bullish. Low key. There's a chance for a 15-minute uni, y'all. Low key. Only problem is we'd have to freaking wait another 15 minutes for it to actually form. I guess we could just... If this is gonna hold in respect, that means internal to external, this high should be the draw. I'm gonna delete this 5-minute stuff for now. It's looking like they don't care about that at all. Bad dog barking. I'm not necessarily pulling the trigger on this, y'all. I'm just trying to see what it would look like, bruh. Let's see what we got. think I'm just gonna wait, y'all. I'm not confident in this stuff down here, so I'm just gonna wait for hopefully something a little bit more clear, something I can have a little bit more confidence in. Right, like if we get this 15-minute uni right here, obviously I'm not gonna take it off the 15-minute because the stop loss would be crazy. But you know, I can do a lot what I typically do, hop on the 1 minute time frame and try to look for something on the 1 minute. But yeah, I'm gonna wait. If we do get a trade late, like later, y'all know I'm typically done by like 11, 10, 11, 15-ish. But if I'm still in a trade, I'll stay on till about 12 if I'm in a trade. Right, to try to give it time to play out on camera. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, get off camera and be like, y'all, TP here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, plus, if I'm going to pass this thing, I want to pass it on camera if possible. So, I'm going to wait it out. I'm gonna wait for this 15-minute candle. We'll see if this 15-minute uni wants to present itself. Because as of right now, stop loss on this thing would be a light 72 points, nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm trading minis. Worst case scenario, I'll go down to the micro. Like I'm only going down to the micro if if I hop on a lower time frame and my stop loss is still something crazy, then all right, cool, I'll jump to the micros. But yeah, we mini game. Incur, yeah, it's about to have them some unis potentially. Both they stop losses are crazy. Got to keep in mind too, we are tapping into this huge imbalance right here, just above these highs. So that's something we got to keep in mind. It could be something where they just want to sweep liquidity, tap into a point of interest, and go. So this third candle in the sequence is gonna let me know like if they really trying to respect this fair value gap or not. This third candle's gonna let me know if we respecting that fair value gap or not. And of course, we got bearish S&T now. NQ swept. London highs. ES did not. Bro, I'd be tripping if I went short. Why do I feel like they're trying to set up folks to be bullish, bro? Just so they can ruin their dreams. I feel like they're trying to set folks up to be bullish. I don't know when. I get along better with your friend. That song by Drake is crazy, bro. Certified lover boy. This is looking like a liquidity sweep. Where my Doyle exchange is at. You would be taking this break of the candle right here if you taking a liquidity play. I'm telling you right now, if this closes like if this candle right here, this third candle in the sequence closes like this, I would not be confident in this uni. Because we're sweeping liquidity plus tapping into a fair value gap. If I was going to take this, I would need this third candle in the sequence to be like a strong candle. Now, I could very well still close like this, tap into it, and then take off. But for me, how candles form and how they look is important. It could just be like an experience thing, but I can low-key kind of tell based on how candles form and how candles look, like if it's going to hit or not. Or maybe on a Tuesday, I'm here just, just trying to fade everyone going long. Maybe I'm on that timing today. Yeah, I seen some of Ash's videos. I think the main difference, he takes it off the breaker. Like he'll enter off of the breaker, not the fair value gap. And he believes in holding his trades till kingdom come, right? Well, like what I mean by kingdom come is like it's either hitting his stop loss or his take profit. He ain't going break even at no point in time. It's TP or SL for him. Ain't no right or wrong way to do things. Y'all know I've been saying that for the longest. Alright, now it's starting to pick back up steam. Blue bubbles in my life. Mm. Treat you like, bruh. What are we doing, market? Like, goodness gracious. If we close inside of London's range with this candle, your boy may be looking to fade people going long here if we can get some bearish displacement. If we close above London's range, I'll consider taking this taking something off of this fair value gap. Feel like we've been patient all day, man. Now that I be on these charts for only like an hour and a half, 2 hours max, it makes me wonder, bro, how did I used to be on these charts from 7:30 to 11 or 12, bro? Like, that was low-key crazy. Like, that was low-key crazy. I used to be up bright and early trying to catch setups. But that was really when I was trading Forex, though. Now that I basically just trade indices, and every now and then I might trade the BOP gold, there's really no point in being on before the open. One and a half minutes left on this candle. This is the fair value gap I'm worried about, if you guys can't tell. I guess we did tap into a weekly imbalance, huh? So I should be bullish. It's even more SMT. Look at that. A little bullish SMT. Interesting. Either way, whether I go long or whether I go short today, if I do, I'm going to be fading somebody. Alright, so this candle is going to close above London's range, so let's see. The unicorn has now formed. Let's see if it comes back down to here. And if it does, let's hop down to the 1 minute and see like if there's something we can get, right? But I don't need to see. I don't need to see something good if I'm gonna fade this bearish fair value gap. It's just unfortunate. Like my first trade of the week, I gotta fade somebody, bro. Whether I go long or whether I go short. We still do got that overall bearish SMT here. Who do I want to fade? I got the macro in 3 minutes. I guess I could just wait for that, huh? Blue bubbles hit my line. I might leave you at home. Gotta watch this, bro. I can only imagine for y'all, bro. These streams can be very boring if it takes me forever to get into something. But I refuse to give YouTube the satisfaction of seeing me blow my account live. I refuse to do that. It's starting to look like what I called out in the beginning was what I should have took, huh? That's funny, bro. All right, 20 seconds until the macro starts. Let's see what the macro does. I'm very close to calling it for the day. As in, like, if I don't see anything in the next 10 minutes, well, if this macro doesn't do anything in the next 10 minutes, your boy is gonna have to call it. I gotta see something. Show me something. I'm open to doing either. Either way, I'm gonna be. I'm fading somebody today if I take a trade today. I'm either gonna be fading people getting long from this bullish gap, or I'm gonna be fading people getting short from this bearish gap. Either way, somebody getting faded if I hop in something. But we got bearish SMT still. Nah, down here it was just, it tapped this daily fair value gap down here, and then just immediately turned around. I caught this little entry down here, but I was like, I ain't gonna take it because we got news in 10 minutes, y'all. I don't want to take it. And unfortunately, that thing just took off. Let's see if this SMT holds. Nah, it's another fair value gap. I don't know, y'all. We got like this SMT on the 1 minute, bruh. ES and NQ. I might fade people going long if we can get a fair value gap entry. I might just fade them boys. If we can get a fair value gap, I'll enter off of that and fade the folks going long. May the best man win. Let's see if we can get it. Blue bubbles in my line. I might. There it is, right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's your SMT. No displacement yet. If this SMT fails, I'm just calling it a day, y'all. So like, if it just disappears, I'm off. I don't mind not taking a trade and just showing up tomorrow. You would take it off the sweep. Yeah, some people that do that. I already said when my dual exchanges, they probably would have been in down here already. supply and demand. You talking about like liquidity supply and demand? Like you waiting for a supply or demand zone that's like under or above the liquidity. Come on, market. Do what you gonna do. I'm saying, like, all this chopping is low key pissing me off, bro. Part of me wants to be like, just give it to the whole macro 1110. We may be getting here. Maybe. If this candle can push. Are you talking about entering off of this? What is ICT called? I think it calls those like rejection blocks or something like that. Y'all, since it's Tuesday, I'm gonna give it the whole macro 1110, man. 1110, I'm out. If I ain't in nothing, I'm out. Tuesdays are typically good days for me too, bro. Like, come on now, let's lock in. Like this chop on a Tuesday is crazy. This is like Monday stuff, bro. Yeah, I think he calls them like rejection blocks. I mean, he has a name for everything, so it's not a shocker that you don't know many. He has too many to know. Oh my god, I don't know, y'all. What I was looking to see play out, like I was only gonna give it to 1110 to give me a bearish PD, right, bro? So obviously, this doesn't matter anymore. Hey, you start drawing lines to try to. Oh yeah. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up off here, bro. These candles let me know everything I need to know, bro. Longs was the play, and unfortunately, every area where I even thought about going long, they just was like, yeah, nah. The only opportunity we had was what I called out down here, but again, I explained why I didn't take this. News coming up in 10 minutes. Didn't want to take a trade right before news, so. But unfortunately, that was literally the only entry, unless you like got in up here or whatever. But when we was up here, I was waiting on this 5-minute gap to get traded into, which it didn't get traded into. And then when we was up here, I was like, all right, let me see if we can get this 15-minute. But then it took off again. So the only opportunity we had was down there. I'm not necessarily mad about not taking that, just because, I mean, I had good reason for it. It's just unfortunate that we couldn't get on the train today. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. You like taking longs more than you like going short. Yeah, some people have that bias. Like, some people would rather go short than go long. Me, I'm doing whatever. So, right, I'm about to get like baited back in. Let me see. I mean, bro, like, there's no way. ES finally swept all that. Yeah, I'm done, y'all. I feel like I'm looking too long, and the more I look, I might get baited into something. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, man. Appreciate y'all showing up. Appreciate y'all tapping in. We go again tomorrow. Let's see what we can get, man. But if y'all are still trading, man, make sure y'all be smart. Don't do nothing stupid. Yeah, bro. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, same time, 9:30 Eastern. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. I'm out of here.